Hello, my name is XONEVANT. Today is Monday, March the 24th, and this is your Daily Dose. Alright guys, two topics on my mind today. The first one is the Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. I haven't played it yet, so first off, let me just get and say that I have not played this yet, but I have been asking around to a couple of you guys on Facebook and just been listening to comments and just the buzz going around, man, and it seems like that most people are not happy with this game. I obviously was thinking about getting it. I wanted to see what happened at launch, and now I'm just thinking that I may just wait for like a price drop, or some people are rumoring it to be basically packaged in with the new Metal Gear game that's supposed to be coming out next year, like it's just going to be a bundle anyway. So I may just even wait for that. I don't know if that's just a rumor or not, but is it good? I mean, is it what it's cracked up to be? If you're playing this game, I mean, did you have a good time playing it? Because I'm hearing, now look, initially, when we heard the reports that a kid could speedrun it in like 10 minutes, I was thinking in my brain, well, there's a lot of games out there that people can speedrun in 10 minutes. There's a lot of games that I grew up with on the SNES that I spent $40, $50, $60, $70 for. You know what I mean? That took me 12 hours to complete, but a speedrunner can go through it in like an hour. So I didn't really take that too seriously, right? Because it's a speedrunner. It's somebody who sits there. They know every single, they know the ins and outs of the game. They know exactly where they're going, and they don't really worry about the fluff in the game. And when I say fluff, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just they don't kill all the guards. They don't do everything. They just go straight to the objectives. That's how they do speedruns, right? They just kind of knock away all the stuff that doesn't matter, and they just focus on the core of the game, and that's how they're able to speedrun it so quick. So when I heard those reports, I didn't really think too much of it, but now that I'm hearing people have actually played it, like the average gamers out there, that just the normal guys playing it, I'm hearing that it can be beat in less than 2 hours. Most of what I'm hearing is that it can be beat in a little over an hour and a half, and that a lot of times when people actually get to the end of the game, they don't even realize that they should have been at the end of the game. Like, it just kind of abruptly ends. I don't know, like I said, I don't really have an opinion on it because I haven't played it yet. I probably won't play it. I don't even know if I'm going to be playing Phantom Pain, to be honest with you guys. I just don't feel as hyped about Metal Gear as I used to, and this reaction that we got from this particular game is, kind of further turned me off. I'm not saying I won't play it when it comes out. It's just I have my reservations now because a lot of people just pay 30 or 40 bucks for basically a demo. And then, that begs the question of, basically developers taking content, chopping it up and making us pay for it in these huge chunks and not really getting a lot on your investment. Now, I know that there's a bunch of side quests and stuff like that, but from what I'm hearing, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I'm hearing, those only take 15-20 minutes a piece, and they're not that in depth. So I don't know, other than the graphics, obviously that I've heard the Fox engine looks extremely good, and that's a good thing, but is it worth actually buying? Let me know, guys. So the second thing I wanted to talk about is Assassin's Creed Unity. So the trailer got leaked the other day. We didn't know if it was actually true or not. Now Ubisoft has come out and said yes, it's absolutely 100% true. It's going to be called Assassin's Creed Unity. It's going to be dropping this year. But are we happy for this? Like, are we excited? I personally, right, I did a video on this last year, where I was talking about Assassin's Creed and how I was looking forward to Black Flag and how they just keep getting better and better and better, in my opinion, because the environment changes and stuff like that. And then, Black Flag, I had a bad incident happen where I played like almost 70 or 80 hours and then my game just stopped working. I had infinite load screens. I could never get past them, and it dampened my mood on the game and the franchise. Stuff like that really gets on my nerves, right? Because I spend money on that stuff. I expect it to work. And now with this one coming out, even though I should be like extremely excited because it's going to be the first Assassin's Creed made strictly for the next generation of console, or I guess this generation of consoles, but not the PlayStation 3, not the 360, just the newer consoles, I'm not all that happy about it. I'm not saying I'm not going to play it. I probably will get more excited as it gets closer, but I'm just not as thrilled as I was. And I don't know if it's because I just caught that glitch and it's kind of turned me off from the franchise, or if it's because it's just naturally fading out with the rest of you guys. So that's the other thing I was kind of wanting to see you guys' take on is, are you super stoked about this new Assassin's Creed game, or do you just think it's kind of a dying franchise and they should end it? Because last year they claimed that they had an ending for Assassin's Creed, the entire franchise. And I applauded it. I was like, good, it needs to end. They need to go out on their own, on their own accord, and not because the franchise dies out. And now, it seems like they're just going to keep pumping them out. So it's got me a little bit nervous. I don't know what it is about the gaming industry this year, but it's just got me extremely nervous. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I will be around the comments all night. I'll be wrapping up. Did you hear me? Wrapping up my practice run for Dark Souls. If everything goes well, I'm in my New Game Plus right now. I have to go through New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus. If everything goes well and that trophy pops, I will be filming this sucker very soon. So just want to keep you updated on that too. You guys have a very good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And remember, if you even miss one dose. Now you guys know that I hate to penalize you for missing doses, so I've gotten with my team of doctors and they said, look, why not have them help us with the study? So here's what we're going to do. We're trying to test flexibility, right? So take your right hand pointer finger, put it about 6 inches away from your nose, take your left hand and just kind of bend your pointer finger back. Now you don't want to go too fast at first because we don't want you to get hurt, right? But we do want you to keep bending your finger back until you hear this particular sound. This is going to let us know that you've done the study correctly. Okay, so just keep going till you hear this sound. Thank you so much for participating in our study. Yeah, I know, Tommy. They just broke their own fingers.